Okay. Also at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. Central is an absolute banger of a slate here, man. Arizona at Houston. Houston minus 1.5 is the line. Game total at 45.5. Okay, let's get this guy pulled up here. Sorry. My schedule's being slow. Gotta find it. Okay, here we go. Okay, Arizona at Houston. All right, let's run through what they've done recently. Okay, so Arizona off the bad loss against BYU. They should have won. They were in position to win that game, and BYU kind of stole it out from under them. Before that, they destroyed Oklahoma State because everybody does. They had a bad loss on the road at Iowa State, beat K State at home, destroyed Weber at home. Okay. Houston also beat up on OK State because again everybody does. Loss at home against Texas Tech because Texas Tech is awesome this year. Barely escaped a road spot against Oregon State, which again they kind of stole that game. Good win at home against Colorado. Good win on the road against Rice. Okay, so I'm I'm going to take Houston as the home favorite. Um, I think this line should actually, I think you're actually going to see this line actually move a little bit as we get closer to game time. If you can grab the 1.5, do it now, because my guess is we're going to be closer to 2.5 or even maybe a flat 3 by the time this kicks off. 'Cause I think there's going to be some steam on Houston. Uh, the handicap here is pretty simple. It's a good Houston team, a good physical Houston team at home. We kind of just saw the same spot against BYU. Again, good physical team at home. And Arizona couldn't handle BYU, and I feel like Houston is a bit more talent up and down that roster than BYU does. Don't get me wrong, BYU is the sum of their parts. I'm sorry, the total is greater than the sum of their parts, whereas I feel Houston, the sum of the total is about equal to the whole. I'm sorry, the sum of the total, yeah, all the pieces added up kind of equal the whole. I feel like that roster's a bit, the roster and that record is a bit more representative of what they got going on here. Whereas BYU just plays so well as a team. They never, you never see them out of position. You never see them get out coached. They're always they always seem to be doing the right things to win games. They did last week. So again, I think Houston, they can be physical, they can be nasty. Arizona is really more of a finesse team, and I think that's a bad matchup for them. I don't like Arizona traveling on the road. Um, TDECU Stadium really isn't the most lit environment, but I guess it can. I guess if they fill it up, it can be. So yeah, I'm gonna ride with Houston here. I like them at home. Uh, yeah, that's really the handicap. Is just that they're a lot more physical, and we just saw Arizona struggle with a physical team. So I ride with Houston laying the 1.5. Go Cougars. All right, next up.